Hi Capricorn, it's Power and Light Trail coming at you with the reading, and today we have a very cool tarot reading for you guys, Capricorn, and yeah. And so we start with listen, Capricorn, right? And that's what I want you to do, Capricorn. And yeah, it'd be nice, right? But listen is, she's listening to her heart, and all these flowers are growing, and they're actually kind of coming from her hair. And so she's listening to her heart, and with that, she is able to create, yeah, and see these flowers really, see her life kind of take off, I suppose, yeah. And it's a recognition involved because it's number 6, right? We have the secrets card, and here we have this little girl here. She got all these keys, and she has the key to the moon, right? And this is the key to your intuition, and the moon can be about secrets too. Somebody might have a secret here. You may be a secret. But they definitely are listening to their heart and their intuition. They definitely are. Miss Sunshine, too. Here she is. And she came from the darkness, and she's real cute here. And she came from down here where they have that kind of the temple, kind of, or the house, or what have you. It is flipped. And now she's up in the air. She's got these, and so she's here. And as she kind of, emerges, there's a big light or kind of a sun around her, Miss Sunshine. This talks about love and light, receiving the light, and clarity, knowing what you want, what's good, or somebody might know what they want with you, or or about you, or they might just want you, right? Definitely. And we see this is clarity because she's listening to her intuition and her heart. We have vanishing mirror, and the vanishing mirror, it's breaking. It's not even, it's vanishing, but it's, it's breaking into 100 pieces, and it's not tempered glass, Capricorn, right? Just so you know. And so, this is ego sublimation. And so somebody's ego is being shattered. That's what that is, right? Somebody's big ego, which interesting with big ego really means you have a low point, a low self-esteem, or it really does, right? And you're just trying to kind of cope with it with your big ego. Yeah, it's really what it means. And so, it's a number 13. It's a 58, and this is a 4. So this is like somebody's ego shatters, and this is how they create more stability in their life, because 4s are about stability. Once they let their ego, say goodbye to their ego, right? Or shut it down, or let it go, and right? But they had to kind of realize it by listening to their intuition. That's very cool. We have the Magician's Sword, Capricorn. It's a 10. It's a completion in itself. And this is confidence in your magic. So, this is really the Ace of Swords, like, right? The Magician's Sword. It's a new beginning. A completion is a new beginning because something has completed in order to make the new beginning happen, of course, right? And so confidence in your magic. Somebody has a lot of confidence here because they're listening to their intuition. They're listening to their heart. And now they have clarity and courage. Miss Sunshine can talk about courage, yeah. And we have the friendliness card. The friendliness card, Capricorn, came out reversed, but these are not, they don't read in the reverse. The number 2 from the Zen deck, and this is based on the Tao, right? Ancient Chinese wisdom. And this is about 2 people. It could be a choice, but in this card or on it is these 2 trees, and the roots are, the roots are together underneath. They really are, because that's how trees are, and they communicate with each other. And so these trees, here's a yellow one and a pink one, but the branches are all together. This is friendliness. Yeah, this is very cool. This is the 2 of Cups in this deck. Yes. And this talks about growing together, being together. Somebody may really want to grow together with you, and their ego bit the dust, Capricorn. And you could be saying good, because I don't want it, right? And we'll get another card here. I don't want that. Nobody wants ego. And we have the Fool, and here he is. Yeah, this is about a new beginning and taking a leap of faith on things and having courage and clarity. I know what I want. I know what I'm going to do. And yes, and so we'll get one more card, Capricorn, and we have the card of control. Okay, so this control card, he's a dictator, he is, and he looks like one. Sometimes they don't really look like, I don't look like him, but he looks like one. And here he is pouncing. There's a story behind this too, and he's pouncing his hands, pouncing his fists here, control. And somebody wanted control here, or they were trying to stay in control until they finally let go. And they let go, and now they are stepping into their higher consciousness. Maybe it's you, of course, right? It could be you or a person you're dealing with because of this friendliness card where these two trees are growing together, right? Could be. But this goes away when the ego is shattered. And, it could have been like a hard kind of lesson. It's possible with this. It could have been, it could have been a hard lesson to learn. Like, hey, why act like that? Why do that? Your ego is actually holding you back. That could be what's going on or what has gone on. So let's go ahead, Capricorn, and we're going to get a couple shuffles here. And Capricorn, if you would like your own psychic reading, you may always get one. They're accurate. I'm a Silva grad. Yeah, we do a tarot spread at the end. Lots of fun, very eye-opening and personal. And you get those two different kind of, insights you do. And if you should get one on your own perspective about your own life, or you can get one on somebody that, you want me to read their energy, right? And you don't trust them, you don't know them. Maybe you just met them, right? Just depends. Mystic Sense has a free 5-minute psychic reading for you. Click on their link. I am interpreting charts, natal charts, and this is your life roadmap. This is the roadmap to your true potential. That's what that is. It helps you get there. It definitely does. And those are fascinating. They are to read all about yourself, and for sure, and even to read about things that you weren't aware of, unconscious patterns. So everything's below, you guys. Let's get started. And we start with the Fool. Look at that. And we have the Fool over here, and they're kind of a little bit dressed a little bit similar, sort of. He's here in his tights. And so, and he's got a flower here, and he does too. And this is, jumping off taking a leap of faith in life. It's a very exciting feeling. It's very like, I'm going to do this, right? And interesting with the Fool, though, he's not worried about if it doesn't work out. This is really higher consciousness, even though, sometimes he can be naive, but this is not about, I'm not sure how you say that word, nativity, or I think that is naivety. It's not about being naive. Excuse me. It's about having courage and clarity and letting go of things that kind of hold you back here, right? And listening to your intuition. That's what this reading's about. We have Temperance. So far we might have Aries and Sagittarius here. The Wounded Warriors in this reading. Here he is. And interesting, he hasn't been showing his face, but I just saw him over in Sagittarius's reading. Yes, I did. And and so we have the Page of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the World card. How beautiful is that? The Knight of Pentacles, that's most likely you. The King of Cups. So in the reading, we might have, Scorpio here, Pisces, Cancer, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, Sagittarius, and Aries. Very beautiful. And, Libra may be here, Gemini, and, so forth. Everybody. Because these are general readings, right? But we have, the overall energy is I'm going to have faith and courage and take a leap of faith on something. Yes, I am. And the dog is kind of, cheering him on, like, go for it, for sure. And here we have Temperance. And this is a spiritual growth, balance, and harmony. And this is supporting me in helping me, like, propelling me or supporting me here in my for my new beginning. Yeah, definitely. And let's see what we have here. And somebody may want a new beginning in love with you. They might have had an ego problem. Sometimes this may be you, Capricorn. You could be, it's possible, right? And it doesn't, this is great. If there was any ego problem, it's all gone, right? And so that is so beautiful. Ten of Pentacles is with it. This may be, somebody, could be wanting like a marriage or wanting something very secure. The family is here. The Pentacles can be about stability. They can be about your belief systems, your values. And what's helping you is the wounded warrior. This is some type of resilience. Yes, this is resilience. Resilience always helps every day, all day long, and twice on Sunday, Capricorn, for sure. And we have the Queen of Cups with it. And so the King sits here. And when we see the King and the Queen, we might have a divine couple. We may have a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or this could be, right? It can also be the subject about love. It can talk about, this can be about trusting your intuition, because that's what she's doing. The little girl here, she's kind of a little girl. Maybe she's 14 or 15, but she's here, and the flowers are growing, as I said, basically out of her hair, because she is listening to her soul. She's trusting herself, right? Yeah. And so we have the Ten of Cups sits in the past, and this is a happily ever after. It is, and it can be a completion too, a cycle. Two of Pentacles. This is you wondering if you could have your happily ever after with this person. This could be them wondering that, right? And this is most likely about love because of that friendliness card. It may be also, it could be about career for some, though. It may be, maybe you're working with somebody that is completely on your page, or, and maybe you are friendly with them, kind of like a friend. That's your friend, because that is the name of the card, friendliness, right? So, we have to take that into consideration. We do. And so, we have Capricorn. Coming into play is the Knight of Wands. Action is being taken in this reading. Yes, it is. And that's a good thing, because the Fool is here to show us that. He starts the reading. I'm going to do this, right? Yeah, the Fool. Yeah. He's not really a fool, though. He's not, right? No, he's not. He's trusting. I mean, in some ways, he starts out because, he's seen as the young, kind of the young, energy, or the young attitude. But and by the time he gets to the World card, and that is here, this is a major graduation. This is like I have come full circle in my life. And we all have to go through this. We just do, right? When you're 12, Saturn comes into your life. Yes, when you're 12. Ouch. Teaching you responsibility, to be a little serious, right? It's not just about, mom and dad protecting us anymore. Right? You have responsibilities like, exams and things like that. And so Page of Wands coming in the future. And here he is. He is a messenger, and he is on a new path or in a new direction. And the Two of Swords is with it. This is like I'm listening to my intuition here. I'm listening to my heart and my soul. And I need to go in this new direction. This is beautiful. And the World card is the advice. This is a cycle ends. It's like, you could be getting your wish. Sometimes that's about, you might be traveling, possibly. Maybe this person, right? World card can be travel. But this is usually really coming into who you are. Growth, major growth here. And Temperance is here. And when we say balance and harmony, it's great. But we're really balanced because of spiritual growth. Because we understand ourselves now, right? And we're seeing what we do, and and we're being our best, basically, which has to do with trusting your intuition, or learning to do that. For sure it does. And and so yeah, and this is your clarity, right? And so once we have our clarity, it's only up from there, right? And I don't mean clarity about one particular situation. I mean just clarity in your life of who you are and where you're going, and possibly what's held you back, and yeah, exactly. The Strength card is with it. This is self-mastery, and cycles are ending. This is advice. Somebody could be very mature here, for sure. And the Knight of Pentacles sits in the environment. Here he is, and and he always looks like he has a little Christmas tree here, coming out of his his helmet. And we have the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is in the reverse here, because he's standing, basically in a standing pose, not a hanged hanging. And this is in the environment here. Somebody had a major epiphany in this reading. Could be, and somebody you could have sacrificed something. Because once you reach your full, like your higher consciousness, and we're talking about that here, and you're listening to your soul and your heart, right? You're trusting your intuition. Then you basically release what you no longer want. And that's what's going on here in the environment. And the hopes and fears and is the King of Cups. And let's get a card on that. This could be about a few things. We have the High Priestess. Or it could be a Pisces or Scorpio right here, right? There could be. We also have the Queen. And the hopes and fears is I hope my intuition is right about Capricorn. Definitely could be. You could be hoping your intuition is right about a career. You definitely could be. And King of Swords, I hope my decision is right. I based it on my intuition. Definitely, I hope my analysis is correct. It may be. And in the potential outcome is the Three of Wands. And in this reading, it talks about turning your back on something that no longer serves you. And, looking here at these ships. And I want that. And this is what I want to manifest for myself. And it's definitely taking place in this reading. It is, Capricorn. Thank you so much for joining me here, you guys. God bless you guys. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Go ahead and hit the little bell to get your notifications.